Okay, Rachel, I'm going to start broadcasting online. Hey, Tom, is my truck running?
Yeah, yes. Kristen, you reach in there and turn that off.
No, I think something's beeping in here, and I don't know what it was.
Is this truck running?
This one.
It's not broadcast.
It just started. You see it now?
PA?
What's that?
What's beeping?
Okay.
And this works for you?
It shows stop broadcasting, so it's got to be broadcasting. Put a note in. Hear that, Tom?
Yeah. What's that coming from?
You know what that is?
That's coming from the converter. Converter deal.
I fixed it. It's good. I fixed it, Tom. Okay. I've got 10 a.m. if you guys are ready to get underway. I know we are here. Just a couple of things before we get going. First of all, you're going to need a bidder number to bid today. And you can get that over there at the clerk trailer. And we will have to have it because we have to enter a number in the computer system when a person wins a bid to keep track of the auction and make sure that you're noted as the rightful top bidder on that particular parcel, and then what parcels you choose with those. There are coffee and donuts up here. It's all self-serve. Feel free to take as much as you'd like to. And first thing I want to do is introduce myself. My name is Jason Smith, and I am one of the auctioneers, brokers, and partners here at Greene Dirt. And this auction was actually listed by my wife, Nicole Smith, who couldn't be here today, but she was friends with one of the Schenkelberg family and got to visiting with them, and long story short, we ended up selling this auction for them. I want to recognize the Schenkelberg family. I know that Bill and Justin are here today, but I've lost track of them in all of the faces that I see out here, but they are here. Bill, I appreciate your close cooperation, and I especially really trust you, appreciate you trusting our company to sell the auction for you, and your faith in us. And I also want to recognize here in the front table right in front of me, their attorney, Frank Tomato from Carroll, Iowa, and worked a lot with Frank on this, kind of on the details of everything. He's going to be doing the purchase agreements when we're finished today, so as soon as you're become the purchaser of a tract, he will take your earnest deposit and do a purchase agreement with you as well. So we'll get that all done today and out of the way before you leave here. I think that it would be right today, and I think today would be remiss if we did not make a mention of Art and Luella Beyer as well. We're going to be selling the property they owned during their lifetime, which Larry inherited, and I know that it meant a lot to them. I know this community meant a lot to them, and I want to mention them because I'm positive they're looking down, watching what's happening today. I want to introduce all of our staff that's here today. We have our support staff and our real estate auction team here as well. And I'm going to start off with Stephanie Lee, who she's probably still sitting inside the trailer over there. She registered you. I see her waving out the window there. Stephanie is one of our assistants. She handles all of our transactions, coordinates all of our listings and all of those things. And to my right down here is going to be our communications manager, Kristen, who got a new last name last week, McAvoy. I still have trouble. I still want to call you Lau, but I'm not going to do it. She is our communications manager. She's responsible for all of the neat and nice things that you saw on the internet, the advertising. If you're looking at this book here, that is her original creation. She spent a lot of time putting that thing together, and we really appreciate her efforts and contributions to this. Also, Nicole Lau is around here somewhere, and I can't spot her right now, but she's kind of helping out today with some communication stuff and some audio-video things. Rachel Hoy is sitting at the table here typing on a computer with the gray jacket on. Rachel is our online auction coordinator. Rachel is going to be responsible for the interaction between the live auction and the online bidders that are going to be bidding online today. She will bring the bids from the internet out into the crowd. So when you see her yell yes or get excited about something, it's because she just found some money on the internet and she's turning it into the auctioneer. And that's the way those two auctions work together. We're actually conducting two auctions. You've got the online and the live, and they're synced together with the auctioneer and the online auctioneer, which is the role that Rachel is going to be filling today. We have several of our auction staff and auctioneers here. We've got Luke Meisenheimer, who come from Adair County. He's going to be helping us catching bids today. And also father and son duo from down in Clark County, Jeff and Dylan Webb, who are auctioneers with our company. And my business partner, broker and auctioneer, Tom Bradley's going to be calling bids today. Tom's been selling farms for a long time with me, and I've traveled from Paraguay to the Canadian border selling farmland, and I really appreciate his efforts and well. And my favorite auctioneer of all, sitting right next to me, is going to be Mr. Ty Smith, who is 10 years old, and he went through auctioneering school when he was 9, and he's the world's youngest auctioneer. We're not going to let him sell anything today, but he's going to sit here as kind of a prop and watch Dad and Tom sell stuff. With that, I don't think I missed anybody, but remind me if I did, Tom. I don't think I did either. I don't think anybody around here is going to mind. I've asked one of our auctioneers, Dylan Webb, to sing the national anthem before we get started today. Our company is just full of patriots and people that really love America. We deal with a lot of people that really love America and where we're at. So if you don't mind, we've got a flag down here at the end of the driveway. If you would stand for that, Dylan will sing for us.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night.
Is the case here, folks. I appreciate you joining us today. I'm going to go over some of the legal stuff now. The terms and conditions, and I'm going to read this to you. There's a copy of it in your book. I'm going to read it kind of fast because it is what it is. It's a lot of legal stuff, and you have an opportunity to read it if you would. If you need a question answered, you can always grab one of our people and direct the questions to Tom and I. We will get your questions answered for you. By bidding on this auction, you agree to abide by the terms and conditions of this auction. Live and online bidding will be available. You must satisfy us to your identity to be authorized to bid online or in person. We reserve the right to require you to satisfy us of your financial ability to perform on this transaction prior to or after bidding has occurred. As an online bidder, you consent to phone calls, text messages, and emails from us. Internet latency can result in bids not being accepted. Your online bidding experience will be dependent upon your internet provider's stability. We want to give you notice that bidding in the last few seconds is a risky tactic. Using max bidding prior to the end of the auction is the most secure way to ensure that your bid is accepted. We are not responsible for technology failures and cannot be held liable if your bids are not accepted. In the event of a technology failure or internet outage on our part, we will do our best of our ability to work to restore the online connection and online bidding, but we do not guarantee it will be available. Google Chrome is the preferred browser for interacting with our software. All property will be sold absolute to the highest bidder regardless of price. Bidding increments are at the discretion of the auctioneer. You must request to review the purchase agreement prior to bidding. if you wish to review it. You consent to the form by bidding and waive any legal review of the purchase agreement once the auction has ended. Immediately upon the conclusion of the auction, the high bidders will enter into a real estate purchase agreement with a legally binding contract and deposit with the seller's attorney trust account the proper non-refundable earnest deposit of 10%. If you fail to perform or close on this transaction, your earnest deposit will not be refunded. Buyers failing to meet all terms and conditions of the sale or perform on the real estate purchase agreement are subject to the loss of their earnest deposit. The sellers will provide a current abstract at their expense unless otherwise noted. The sale is not contingent upon buyer financing or appraisal. All bids are cash bids. The sale is subject to all easements, covenants, leases, and restrictions currently existing on the property. Buyers must do their due diligence prior to bidding. All bids are legally binding offers for real estate. All property is sold as is, where is, basis, with no warranties or guarantees expressed or implied made by the auctioneer or seller unless specifically stated. You agree by bidding you will enroll any CRP acres or acres enrolled in government programs in your name upon gaining ownership, or abide by the continuing requirements of any government programs or conservation programs on the farm. If you do not enroll these acres, you will be required to pay any necessary penalties or withdrawal fees the program charges, and the seller will not share in this cost. A survey will only be conducted if it's legally necessary to transfer the property. A buyer may perform a survey at their expense. The successful bidders acknowledge they are representing themselves or have hired representation using their own financial means to complete the auction sales transaction. Any announcements made by the auctioneer take precedence over previous printed materials and advertising. The auctioneer may accept absentee, phone, or internet bids from other bidders. Bidders bidding remotely are not guaranteed anonymity. All decisions of the auctioneer are final. So with that, that's our terms and conditions today. That kind of sets the stage for the purchase agreement that will eventually come at the end of this thing. Now let's talk a little bit about the method of sale. The first thing we're going to sell is going to be the acreage across there. It's going to be tract 9. If you look inside of your book, tract 9 is going to be the first tract to sell. It's going to sell on its own by itself. There's no choices. We're just going to sell that one. That one, when that is out of the way, then we're going to move on to the land. The land is going to sell by a method that is called high bidder's choice, where we are going to be selling a choice of land. So we're not selling a specific farm or a specific tract. We're going to sell a choice. The bidder will then choose which tract or tracts they choose to take, and they can choose between 1 and 9 or whatever is remaining. That process will then repeat over and over until all farms are sold. If anybody has any questions about that? Everybody understands how we're going to do that? Okay. Peter, or Tom?
Yeah.
Do you have any comments you want to make before we go?
The only thing I want to add, folks, is we've got a unique situation where we're outside here. Please turn in your bids. If you don't see us, grab one of these guys. Be sure we do not miss any bids. We do not want to miss any of your bids. So summons one of the 3 guys or jump up and down, but we absolutely do not want to miss anybody.
Frank, do you have any comments before we get going? You ready to go? Okay.
Do they have any questions? Did you already ask that?
Yep, I asked them if they had any questions. I don't see any hands. Everybody looks like they're just ready to go, Tom, and they're tired of us talking.
Let's have a good auction.
Let's have a good auction, guys. We generally have a rule. Keep on bidding. We'll tell you if it gets too high, okay? I'm going to sell the acreage first, and then Tom will take over selling the land. I do not have any opening bids, so I'm going to start off asking $10,000 because it's an absolute auction. $9, $10, then deer, down 10, then 10, 10, 10, then deer, give $10,000, then deer, down 20, then 20, then 20, then 30, then 30, down here, down 40, go 40, down here, down 40, go $40,000, down here, down 40. I'm at 30, 40, down here, down 50, go 50, down here, down 50, down 60, down 60, down 60, down 70, 70, 70, down here, and go 70,000, 70,000, go 70. I'm at 60, down here, down 70, down 80, down 80, down 90, go 90, go 90, go $90,000 down here, and go 90, go 90, go 90, down here, and go 90, down bit 80, down 90, go 100. Give $100,000 down here, down 110, go 10 down here, and give 110, give 110 down here, down 20, give 120, go 20, down 30. Give 130 down, 30 down here, give 130 down here. Plenty of room, guys. Give 130. Now 130 down, 40 down here, and give 140 down here, down 140 down, 50 down here, and give 150, give 160. 160 down, down here, and go 60 down here, down 60 down here, and give 160 down here, give 170 down here, give 170. Now hit it. Give 180 down here, down 180 down here, I'm 180 down here, and down 90, give 110, give 190. And 190 down, 2 down, 2 down here, down 200 down here, down 2 down, 210, go 10 down here, down 210, 20. 220 down here, 220, 20 down here, down 30, go 230 down here, down 230. 220 down, 30 down here, down 230, 40 down here, go 240 down here, down 240. 230, 40 down, 50 down here, down 250, 60 down here, down 60 down here, go I got 250 in the back, gotta be 260. And 260 down here, down 260 down here, and I'm at 250 all the way in the back, gotta be 260. And 260 down here, and down 260 down here, and down 260. Now, Sonny. He wants half. 255. Now 260. 255 down, 60 down here, down 260 down here, down 260 down here, down 260. I'm at 255 down here, down 260 down, 260 down here, go 260 down here, and all in, all done, all through down here on 260. Last chance, 260.
Here we go, guys.
Last chance. Sold it, $255,000 to bidder number
20.
220, was it?
Rate 20.
Okay, there you go. Okay, guys, we set it for you there. We're not going to waste time. We're not going to take breaks. It's going to go straight on through. If you're going to bid, you got to do her fast. So, acreage is out of the way. We're going to move on to choices now, and Colonel Tom Bradley is going to take over.
All right, Jason, we ready?
I'm ready. Let's go.
Everybody understands what we're doing. We're going to be selling you choice of 1 through 9. You can go as deep as you want and end this thing at the flash of a button, ladies and gentlemen, or you can take your choice. A lot of you go to farm sales and buy off the hay rack. It's no different. We're just selling land. Choice 1 through 9. Ladies and gentlemen, auction's on. What do you want to do? Somebody give time to have it about 10,000. Let's roll. If 10, 10, 10, you would have done 10,000. You would have done 10 to 10. You would have done 8,000. Let's roll. If 8,000, you would have done 8 today. Would have done 8 to 8. 7,000, 6,000. Let's roll. 6,000 down. You would have done 6,000. Down a better down. Absolute auction money's on 7,000. If 7,000, you would have done 7 to bid. 7 to buy. 8, 8, 8. You would have done 9,000. You would have done 9. If 9,000, you would have done 10,000. You would have done 10. 11,000. You would have done 11 to bid. 11 to buy. If 11,000, you would have done 11 to bid. 11 to buy. Here I'm 10,000. Give 11,000. If 11,000, you would have done 11 to bid. 11 to buy. You would have done 11,000. Where? If 11,000, you would have done 11 to bid. 11 to buy. If 11,000, ladies and gentlemen, 11,000. I'll take 10,5. If 10,5 will pay, you would have done 10,5. If 10,5 to down, you would have done 10,5. Get 10,5, you would have done 10,250. A 10,250 would have done 10,250. You would have done 10,250. A 10,250. 10,5. If 10,5 to down, you would have done 10,5. 750. A 10,750. Now 11,000, you would have done 11,250. 11,255. 11,5 to down, you would have done 11,5. 11,5 to down, you would have done 11,5. 11,5 here would have been a day, I would have done 11,5. No confusion, I'm 11,250, 11,5. I'm 11,5. Get 11,500 to down, you would have done 11,5. 11,5 here would have done 11,5 to down. I'll take 11,3. I'm here working for the sellers. 11,3. 11,3. It'll be no cheaper. 11,3. I would have done 3. Give 11,3. I would have done 3, 3, 3, 4. You would have done 11,4. 11,4. 5 here would have done 11,5. 11,500. 11,500 to down. You would have done 11,500. You would have done 11,500. Give 11,500 to down. You would have done 11,500. I'm 11,000. Nope, I'm 11,400 asking 5. 11,500. 11,500. Hammers high, ladies and gentlemen. If you understand this process, when I say sold, we're selling some tracks. I'm 11,400.
And at that price, they could take them all, Tom.
They might. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm asking 11,500. 11,500, last and final count here. 11,500 down. It would have been 11,500 around the ring once. Did you get it?
Nope.
11,500, 11,500 twice. 11,500 here 3 times. It would have been 11,500 and a half. Sold them. 11,400. You want them all 9?
Track 6, he said.
Track 6 is what we're going to take, folks.
The buyer number today is number 7.
Track 6, buyer 7.
That was 11-4, right?
11,400, you bet.
Track 6 is sold.
Track 6 is gone. And what was our bidder number?
Bidder 7.
Bidder 7. 6 is gone, ladies and gentlemen. We have 8 more left to you. Hey guys, here's your chance again. Let's jump right in there. Somebody give 8,000. Let's roll. I'm taking you over the 8,000. What do you got?
Give 8.
Give 8. I'm 8,000. Over the day today. Over the day time. Where over the day today. Over the day today. I tell you what. 8's on. 7 now 9. And now 9. Over the 9 and 9. Over the 9. 9. Did you get half or 9? 9. 10. I'm 10 down. Over the 10 and 10. Over the 10. 10. 10. Over the 10. $1,300, no confusion. 11-3, 11-3, over the 3, 3, 3, over the 11-3. What do you want to do, friend? 11-3, 11-3, 11-3, 11-3, 11-3, 11-3, 11-3. 11,300. Now 4, 11-4. Feels like we've been here before. Now 5, 11-5, 11-5, 11-5. Here, over the 5, the 5, over the 11-5. Here, over the 11-5, 11-5, 11-5, 11-5. 11-5 here, da-dun, over the 11-5. 11-5, what do you want to do, friend? You seen how it worked before. 11-5, 11-5 here, da-down, over the 11-5 here, last and final count here, going around the ring once. 11-5, 11-5 down here, over the 11-5, going twice here, 11-5, da-down, over the 11-5, going 3 times. 11-5, da-down, over the 11-5. So, 11,400, 11,400. How we going?
Number 7.
Hey, we're going the same way again. Over the 99, over the 9, over the 9 time where? 9, 10, over the 10, 10, over the 10, 10, 10, over the 10 time, over the 10, 10 time, over the 10, 10, over the 9,500, and now 9,500, down over the 95, to 95, to 95, to 9,500, over the 95, 10, and now 10, over the 10, 10, over the 10, 10, 5, 10, 5, 10, 5, 11, and now 11 time, over the 11, 11, 5, 10, over the 11 time, 11, 5, over the 11, 5, 11, 5, down, over the 11, 5, 11, 5, 11, 5, 11, 5, down, 11, 5, 11, 250, 11, 2, 250, 11, 255, 11, 5, down, over the 11, 5, 11, 5 here, 11, 3, 11, 3, over the 11, 250, 11, 3, and now 4, 11, 4, over the 4, 4, 4, over the 11, 4, 11, 4, 11, 4, 11, 4, I'm 11,300, give 4, 11,400, over the 11,400, over the 4, and 4, and 4, seems like we've been here before, 11,400, 11,400, 11,400, hey, over the 11,400, down, over the 11,400, last and final call, I'm 11,3, asking 11-4, no confusion. 11-4, 11-4, down, going around the ring once. 11-4, down, twice. Here, but 11,004. $11,500, able to done 11,500, down, able to done 11,500, able to done 11,004's bid. Give 5.
Go 450.
I'll take a half one time. 11,450. I've been helping you. You help me. 11,450. 11,450. He's saying no. Last and final call. Able to done 11,450. Able to done 11,450. Able to done 11,450 and a half. Last and final call. 11,450. Able to done 11,450. Sold $11,400. We got a new bidder.
36.
36 is your bidder this time. Is he cleaning them up?
Tracks 7 and 8.
He's taking 2 tracks. 7 and 8 are gone, ladies and gentlemen.
7 and 8 are going to 36.
Yes, sir.
You have 5 tracks left, ladies and gentlemen.
Tom, let's go through the tracks that are left.
Yep.
So
We're going to go through the tracks that are left for you guys just so everybody knows where we're at.
we still have 1 and 2,
1 and 2 are left.
and 3 and 4,
3 and 4 are left.
and 10.
And track number 10 is left. Track number 10 is left, ladies and gentlemen. We've been holding steady at 11-4 on all of them. Somebody give that 8,000. Let's roll. 8,000.
Give eight.
No debit of 11,350, debit of 11,350, 11,350, debit of 11,350, and a hammer's high. 11,350, debit of 11,3, asking 11,350, round the ring, second time. 11,350, debit of 11,350, hammers high, debit of 11,350, debit of 11,350, last and final count, 11,350. Sold the farm, 11,300. How are we going to do it? 24 is your buyer this time. He's going to take track 3. Ladies and gentlemen, 4 farms left. The market's holding steady here at 11,400, 300. Jump right in there. Somebody give 10,000 quick like. See if you want to try there. What's that, Jason?
I said go 10.
Go 10. On 10 time, you would have wait, let's roll. On 10 time, you would have done day today, would have done 9 and 9, you would have done 9 time, you would have done 10 time, you would have done 9 on, you would have done 8 on 9. Yep, 9 time, you would have done 9 and 9, you would have done 9 time, you would have done 9 and 9, bid it at time, you would have done 9. Yep, 9 time, you would have done 9 and 9, you would have done 9 time where? And now 9, now 10, and 10, you would have done 10 time, you would have done 10, 11 time, you would have done 11. One, you run down 100, have it a bum, 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 you would have done 11 point, down, you would have done 11 1. I'm 11,000, 11 1. 1, 2, 11 2, 11 2, new fire. 11 2 3, 11 3, I would have done 3 4. 11 4, but down here, would have done 4, 11 4, 11 4, 11 4. 11 4, here, would have done 4 4 4, I would have done 11 4, down. It's easier to shake your head like this. 11 4, 11 4, I would have done 4 and 4, I would have done 11 4. What do you want to do there? She take a half doing. 11 4, I would have done 4 and 4, I would have done 11 4. 11 4, did they do it? 11 4, half. 11 4, sorry, I'm 11 350, 11 4. 11 4, 11 4, friend. 11 4, bid it at 4, I would have done 11 4, 11 4, 11 4, 11 4, 11 4, 11 4, 11 4. From 11 450. You get a number today? Buyer 2, or you want track 2? Buyer 2. You want to clean up them tracks? I believe there's 3 left to you.
Still got 1, 2, 4, and 10.
You got 3 tracks left. You want to clean them up? He wants track 4.
Yep.
2 left to you, ladies and gentlemen. We're holding steady, if not gaining a little ground there.
We still have the 2 outlying farms left now. We're going to have the Greene County farm and the Roselle farm, is what we're going to be left with here.
Yep. On here, and if we got any investor buyers, it's investment buyers. We've talked to some of the tenants, right, Jason, and they'd be interested in continuing to farm some of these farms if you're looking for a farmer.
Yeah, certainly. You know, I know Justin Huffman come up and talked to us ahead of this time. He's talked to us on the telephone ahead of time. He's a pretty dedicated fellow. If somebody's looking for somebody to farm for him, I think he ought to get a good shot at it.
2 tracks left to you, ladies and gentlemen. Somebody go there, somebody get 10,000, let's roll. I'm 10,000, yeah, but a 8, where, let's roll. And 10, 10, 10, but a 8, today, but a 8, 9, 10, but a 9, 10, yeah, but a 9, 9, but a 9, 10, yeah, but a 9, where, get 9, 10, yeah, but a 9, 9, but a 9, 10, 10, yeah, but a 9, 10, down, yeah, but a 9, 10, yeah, but a 9, 8,500, and 8,500, and 8,500, yeah, but a 80, 85, yeah, but a 8,500, 85, now, 99, yeah, but a 9, 10, yeah, but a 9, 9,500, yeah, but a 95, where, get 9,500, yeah, but a 95, yeah, but a 95 now 10 to 10, but a 10 time, yeah, but a 10 5, a 10 5, yeah, but a 10 5, 10 5, 10 5, 10 5, yep, 10 5, yeah, but a 10 5, 10 5, 10 5, yeah, but a 10 5, a 10 1 then, a 10 1, yeah, but a 1, yeah, but a 1, yeah, but a 10 1, now 2, a 10 2 to 10, but a 2 to 2, 2 3, but a 10 3, but a 3 to 3, but a 3 3 3, but a 3 4, a 10 4, yeah, but a 4 4 4 5, yeah, but a 10 5, a 10,500, a 10,500 to down, yeah, but a 500, a 10,500 to down, yeah, but a 10,500, yeah, but a 10,005, I'm 10 4, give 5, a 10 5, 10 6, a 10 6, yeah, but a 7 7 7, here, but a 10 7, give 7 7, here, but a 7 to bid, 7 to buy, a 10 7, yeah, but a 7 to bid, 7 to buy, a 10 7, yeah, but a 7 to bid, 10 6 50, a 10 6 50, a 10 6 50, but yeah, but a 10 then 6 50, but yeah, but a 10 6 50, are we done here, but a 10 6 50, don't want to miss anybody, a 10 6 50, a 10 6 50, but yeah, but a half, here, but a 10 6 50, but yeah, but a 50, no, but a 10 6 50, hammers high, a 10 6 50, but yeah, but a 10 6 50, but yeah, but a 10 6 50, down here, but a 10 6 50, sold the farm, 10,600. They're going to clean them up, Dylan? They're going to take the last 2?
Track number 1. Buyer number 5, they'd like track 1.
They're going to take track 1, and they are bidder number 5.
So now we have remaining track 2,
2 and 10 left.
2 and 10.
Sorry, I was off one. You're keeping track of me. I appreciate it. Get an extra donut when we're done. Put you on the payroll. That's what they get. 2 tracks left to you, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here, but I'm down, somebody go 8 where? If 8 10, yeah, but I'm day today, but I'm day today, but I'm 8. We know where they end up at. 8 yeah, but I'm day today. 7,000 the troll. 7 time, yeah, but I'm 7 8 yeah, but I'm 8 time, yeah, but I'm day today, but I'm 8 but I'm 8 time, yeah, but I'm 8 where? $100, yeah, but a 7 to bid, 7 to buy, yeah, but a 777, yeah, but a 8, but a 78, 9, yeah, but a 79, yeah, 9, yeah, but a 9 to 9 now, 8, yeah, but a 8 time, yeah, but a 81, yeah, but a 1, 81, 100, yeah, but a 2, yeah, but a 2, 3, but a 83, 4, and 84, 100, yeah, but a 4, and 4, yeah, but a 84, down here, but a 4, yeah, 84, 100, yeah, but a 4, and 4, yeah, but a 84, 100 here, yeah, 84, Justin, what do you think? 84, yeah, but a 4, 84, 5, yeah, but a 85, 100, yeah, but a 85, 9, and 85 down, 9, yeah, but a 85, 6 here, and 8600 down, yeah, but a 8600 down, yeah, but a 8600 down here, 85, 86, 7, Justin, 8700 in, yeah, but a 87 down, yeah, but a 87 down here, if 87, did they do it? 87. Ladies and gentlemen, 88.75 and 88.75 down, 88.75, hammer bun, 88.75. Are we done? 88.75. Justin, you want to try? 88.75 and 88.75 down, hammer bun, 88.75. Hammers high and 88.75 down, hammer bun, 88.75, 88.75 to 88.75. So 88.50, 88.50. Clear in the back, clear in the back. Bidder 33. Track 10. Track 10.
That's going to leave us with track 2. Tom, what do you think? Should we have Dylan sell it?
Dylan, you want to sell one, bud? Dylan's been kind of an apprentice auctioneer with us here, and we're going to turn him over here to sell you the last one.
He's an apprentice, but when they hear him, they're going to think that maybe he trained me and you.
I don't know about that. All right, ladies and gentlemen, track 2's left. Here we go. I'm happy to be there. I'm going to palm here. I'm happy to be down. Somebody get $8,000. Hit down. Happy to be there. You're going to be the main on them. Happy to be $8,000. Happy to get 8 on them. Where? Hit $8,000. Happy to be down. What about it? Happy to get 7,000. Hit 7 here. Happy to be 7 to be now. Happy to be there. What about it? Happy to get 10. Happy to get $7,000. Hit $7,000. Happy to be there. What about it? Palm here. I'm happy to be $7,000. Happy to get 7,000. Hit 7 here now. Happy to be there. Happy to get there. What about it?
Let's see you work. 5,000.
Here we go. 5,000. Here we go now. Somebody get 5,000 on them where? 5 on them, happy to be there, happy to be 5 on them, happy to be somebody get $5,000, happy to be down, what about it? Happy to be down 5, $5,000 on them, happy to be down, somebody get 5,000 on them where? $5,000 now, what's wrong here now? Somebody get $5,000, happy to be there, 5,000 on them, happy to be 4,000 out that door, 4,000, happy to be there, 4 now, happy to be down 4, happy to be 42 and a half, happy to be 42.50 now, happy to be 2, you're going to be half on them, happy to be 42 and a half, 42.50 now, happy to be 4,000, 42 and a half, 4,000, 2 and a half, happy to be down, somebody get 2 and a half, 42 and 40,000, 250. How about 4,200, 42 and a half here, 42 and a half. Hold on, how about somebody get 42 and a half, 4,100, 4,100. Ladies and gentlemen, here we go. How about 4,000, how about get 41 now? How about 40 here to 1,000 on them? How about down 4,100, 4,100, 41 on them? How about down 4,000's bid, and I'm asking 4,100. 4,000 now, somebody get 4,100 down. How about 40 here to 1, 4,000, 41. Hammers high. Here we go now. How about down 4,000? Somebody get 41.
Hey, Dylan, I want to make a couple comments before we sell this one. This one has a fair bit of CRP on it that was CRP. And we should mention that much of that went out this year and is not CRP next year. That's going to all be tillable land. I believe there's like 12.7 acres that are going to be left, kind of that long strip through the middle of that. So we're kind of on the low end here. Guys, if you come to look and buy a farm, even an investment, here's your opportunity. We're going to sell.
side, 44, 43, now 4 now. How about 4, going to be 4 on them, how about 44, 43, 4 on center field, straight away, 4,300, now 4 now. How about 4, going to be 4 where? How about 43, now 4, now 5, thank you, Jeff. Now 5 on them, how about 5 of the bill, 45 on them, how about 5 of the now, 600 down, they're going to, how about 45 of the 6 where? How about 45, 6 here now, how about 45 of the 600 now, they're going to 45 of the 600, 45 center field, 600 down, how about 4600 down, how about 45 of the 6 here, 45, 600 down, how about there 600 down, how about get him in, Tom, asking 4,600. I'm at 45 of the 6 here now, how about there, they're going to, how about 45 of the 600, 45, 4,600 down, how about down 46. 4,600, now 7 a bit, yep, 7, now 7 here, gonna be the Mayweather now, how about it be a winner, 4,800, 47, 8 here now, how about it 47 of all 800 down, how about it 7, somebody get 48 on them where, 47, not 800. Now 2, old buddy. Now 3 here. Now how about 43, 53. How about 52 straight away, 5,300. 52, now 3. Now how about here going to be 3 where on them? How about now 53, 5,300 down. How about now 3? You're going to be 52 and a half. One more time. Here we go. I'm 52 and a half here. How about there? How about now 52 and a half. 5,250. 5,002 and a half. Here we go.
now 3, now 3, now half. I'm 50, now I'm 53 and a half. 53, 50, now I'm a bit under, I'm a bit 3 here, going to be half. 53, now half here, now I'm a bit under, I'm a bit somebody get half of a bit, now I'm a bit 53 and a half. 53, 50, all in, all done, I'm leaving now. 53 here, going to be half of a bit, half and die. 53, 50 and die.
Sell it!
Sold, Luke Sway, 5,300 straight away in center field.
26.
Thank you, sir. The buyer number today is going to be buyer 26. Buyer number 26, and he gets the last track.
That cleans it all up, folks, and we certainly would like to thank you all for attending today. If there's any donuts or coffee, feel free to take them with you. If you're a buyer, you will need to stay and make your earnest deposit and do the purchase agreement. Frank will have them up here at the front table. Grab your chair and just come up here, keep your distance as we're supposed to do that, and just kind of, everybody will wait their turn and kind of go in order here. Do you have any preference for where, do you want to go inside the hall or do you want to stay out here? He says he wants to go inside the hall, and that's just fine. There's plenty of tables and chairs in there. If you guys want to all just kind of go pick a different table, I'm sure that he'll come to you as he's ready for you. And again, thank you all, and certainly God bless. We really appreciate the sellers and the buyers, and we really appreciate the opportunity to bring everybody together. Thank you.